Hello, everybody. Welcome to it's the sixth episode of the podcast, I think. Today we're here with Justin.
Hello.
And I kind of forgot how the podcast started, so I'm just gonna do it. So, you said the first topic that you wanted to talk about is drawing.
Yes.
For everybody who's listening, there's a bird stuck in the studio, and I don't think it's out. Oh, yep, it's definitely still in here. I just saw it. It's flying around. Okay, anyway, drawing. So what type of things do you like to draw?
Anything really. I like to draw full body drawings sometimes of certain characters.
It's cool. Is it like realistic drawings or?
Yeah.
So, do you usually just do pencil or do you do?
I started out thinking that I was okay with mechanical pencils, but I found out that that was not the case. You gotta get like the right kind of pencil and the right kind of eraser. It's really important.
So, like, what type of pencil do you recommend?
I don't know, cause I only just started using professional pencils like a few days ago. So I just try to find the best kind of pencil, not super sharp lead, by the way. You need some pencils that have really dull lead.
So, like, you want like the dull lead. Like, why is that?
If you're filling something in, you don't want it too sharp, or else it's not really gonna fill in. You need like really dull, so it fills the whole thing.
Oh. So, do you have like a sketchbook that you do it in, or?
Yeah.
Is like, I have a sketchbook. I would assume that most people have this kind who have one. It's kind of like card paper in it.
Yeah, it's harder than most paper, because you don't want it easy to rip.
Yeah. So, like, are there different types of paper for drawing?
I don't know. I'm not really professional. I just like drawing on my own. I learn from my mistakes. I learn by myself. I haven't taken any lessons or anything.
That's pretty
The
cool.
only thing that I would have done is watch the YouTube video of how I draw a face, and that's really, really helped me.
Yeah. So, like, how would you go about drawing a face?
I actually have a video of that. There's a lot of steps. It's really complicated. But you just have to draw really light so you can erase it and it won't really show.
Yeah.
Because if you draw super dark, then you can't really erase it.
Ah. So, like, kind of comes back to the kind of pencil they have. It's like, if you have like that mechanical pencil kind of lead stuff, it's probably really hard to draw lightly with that. So, yeah. Do you have anything else to say on that topic?
No, that should be it.
Cool. So, the next topic that we have is, what is it?
Jiu-jitsu.
Oh, I know nothing about this, so.
It's a martial.
What is it?
Yeah, it's a martial art. It's not really like most martial arts. Most other ones like karate, taekwondo, those are really focused on attacking somebody.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu is more on how to defend yourself from attacks. Like how to defend yourself from punches, kicks, and if you're in a position where someone's trying to abduct you from behind, we're learning like how to get out of that. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for like 5.5 years now.
Oh wow. So, like, is that like a useful skill to know?
Oh yeah, very useful.
How would you? So, like, if somebody like came up from behind you and like, I don't know what they normally do because I've never experienced that, but just kind of grabbed you or whatever. What would you do to escape that?
Well, you drop your base, so you have more of a. So if they try to throw you, it would be harder for them, and you kick back with your leg and try to hit their knee and blow out their knee. If you miss, then you wrap your leg around their leg, and you take them down, and then you break
Yeah.
their arm.
That was kind of a short topic, but you want to move on to the random ones? It's gonna be interesting. Road. Like, actually, I have an example of a cool road. It's technically, I think it is a road. It's a road. But it's somewhere, like, there's like a wall of trees, and behind the trees is like a beach kind of thing. But like, there's nobody on the beach. It's like it's not like an actual beach. It's just some sand by water, which is what you would call a beach, but nobody goes there. Just bump my mic. There were like a few people there, but they were just kind of walking around. And like on the beach, there were wall thing with like graffiti on it. So it's kind of like an abandoned beach sort of thing. But the actual road, there's a road that goes to it, and it's not completely abandoned, but there's a road that goes to it, and it has like a bunch of like graffiti and like chalk on it. But like the thing is this legal? Because it's vandalism, but also it's normal for that is this illegal? So yeah, that's a cool road. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah. Yeah. Slow blink. I really can't think of any roads. Do you have any stories about roads?
I mean, roads aren't things we often take notice of. I'm like, oh, just drive on this road.
Yeah, it's a very common thing. Like, kind of interested now. What are the people that pave the road? How do they not pave, but like the end of the lines? Like, how do they do that? I'm a look it up. I better look it up. This is interesting. How do they put the lines on the roads? The white paint is made from thermoplastic resin mixed with titanium dioxide pigment and tiny reflective glass beads. On smaller roads, the job is even trickier, with the paint being applied from a laying pram. A simple metal trolley fitted with a heater to keep the paint fluid. Oh, that's interesting.
Very interesting.
I never knew that much work went into painting some lines on the roads. Sometimes, though, they get pretty complicated, though. Like, if you're on one of those, have you seen those roads, like the spaghetti things? They go woo, they're crossing over each other, and it's.
You mean a roundabout?
No, not. It's like a bunch of bridge roads. It's a bunch of bridge roads over a bunch of them. Let's see if I can find a picture of it. Yeah, like this. This is an actual road. This is in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Man, how hard would it be to drive on that? It's got to be really hard to do. Like, you got to get them exactly spaced, and they got to be even and stuff like that. Like, wow. I guess we'll move on to the next topic, because there's not a lot of stuff you can talk about roads. Mall. Ooh. That's an interesting one.
A mall or a ball?
A mall with an M. Like, I mean, especially right now because all the malls are closed.
Yeah. Me and my dad actually went to the mall yesterday night, and it was empty.
Oh man, they closed a lot of the stores in our mall. Like, it has the Apple Store in it, and that's So all the stores are open, but for a very short amount of time. But the Apple Store is just closed. That's like the only store that's just closed, and they haven't reopened it since the pandemic. Like, yeah. But I think our mall, like the big stores in it, they have what's it, like Sears or something? They have the Apple Store, which is the best. They have what else do they have? I haven't been there in a while. They have a lot of places for clothes, which would be expected, but the ones for clothes are like super big, and then there's like 2 or 3 like very small ones. There's like 3 shoe places. It's actually where I get my shoes there. What do you have in your mall?
Well, when you first walk into the mall, there's this pretzel store place.
The Cheesecake Factory?
No, like when you actually walk into.
Oh, inside there's
yeah,
The food place?
yeah, that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But there's a different one, and it's like way better.
What is it?
I forgot the name of it, but it's like you have to walk quite a bit. I mean, it's not like there's just one guy who runs it.
There's one guy. Oh, also, there's like, if you go to the back, there's like, it's like a place you get dresses or something. If you go all the way to the back of that, there's like these huge doors that go to a parking garage, but they're like tinted glass doors, but they're huge. Like, they're really big. Like, I think it goes to a parking garage. I think it does. Yeah, because if you go out of them, then there's a thing. Yeah. So like the Apple Store that we went to, they used to do like these things when it was open. It was like a Today at Apple thing, and so you could do like, it's kind of like a class, but like for 30 minutes to an hour. 30. And you can sign up on their app or whatever, and when you go there, there's like, I think the one that we did was making music out of everyday objects, and you can like go around to different places in the mall and record sounds from a bunch of different objects, and then we came back to the thing and we got all the sounds that were recorded, and we kind of like put them together and made music out of them. So yeah,
They've got some pretty expensive stores. There's this really, really expensive clothes shop called Dillard's. It's pretty big.
oh yeah, I think that's the place I was talking about with the dress. Maybe it might have been like in the back of it. Have you ever been to the back of Dillard's?
Yes.
Have you seen those giant doors that I'm talking about? The giant glass ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also have the Cheesecake Factory there, which
Yeah.
I've never been in. I've never been in it. I've never ordered anything from it. I don't think I've ever eaten cheesecake. Oh wait, no, I have. I've eaten cheesecake at our church at a meal or something, and they had cheesecake there.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, I don't really like cheesecake. You
Yeah,
like
me
cheesecake?
neither. I don't like cheesecake either.
Yeah, it's very odd. It's like, yeah, it's very odd.
Yeah, if you go to Cheesecake Factory and you order their milkshakes, okay?
They have milkshakes?
Yeah, if you order like any milkshake,
What?
they have straws like they're like as big as hoses. They're huge.
They're like they're this big.
Yeah, they're really, really big.
Have you been in it?
Yeah, I've actually eaten there a few times.
What do they have in there? I've seen the outside. The outside looks pretty fancy.
They have pretty good bread with butter. Like, that's pretty good. And,
I thought they only sell cheesecake. They sell a lot more stuff than cheesecake.
oh yeah, they have burgers, but they're actually not that great.
I mean, I would expect that.
Because it's like this really big thing, and it's like oozing juices, and it's not that great.
That sounds good, though. I don't know how I do. Like, I did a thing where I rated the best burger that I've eaten in the summer. And I have a note of it somewhere. But I think the best burger I had was at Shortfields. Have you ever been to Shortfields?
No.
It's like that place that all the old people go to.
Yeah.
And I don't say that because my grandparents go there. It's like a legitimately good place, but there are a lot of old people there, and they have really good burgers. Like the burgers have like a fried egg on them. So there's starting from the bottom, I guess. There's a bun, there's some lettuce, and some like you can add bacon on it. I add bacon. There's the actual meat. There's the fried egg. There's some more lettuce. Then there's a bun on it. And I think there's probably some other stuff on it that I forgot to mention, but it's really good. Anyway, back to malls. They also added, like, I think it's, I mean, not really recently, but kind of recently, I think it's called Saltwater Kitchen or something. It's like a seafood place, I guess. But it looks pretty fancy also. It's right by the entrance that you go in is right by the Starbucks. You know? Just kind of nodding yes but no.
There's a Lego store that's relatively new.
Oh yeah. Forgot
It's
about
like
that.
it has like the really big Lego sets.
Yeah.
But it's also
They've
really
got-
expensive, so.
Yeah. They've got the Mercury 1 Lego set there. The rocket, that's really cool. Can you buy the Millennium Falcon there?
I don't know.
I thought they just had it on display. I didn't know you could buy it.
If you like offer enough money, maybe.
I'll buy this Millennium Falcon display for $3,000. How much is the Millennium Falcon? That's like the biggest Lego set like ever, right? Like the actual set?
I don't know. It's pretty big though. Isn't it like the big one close to $1,000?
I'm looking right now. Oh, well, I didn't tap in Lego. Oh, there we go, Lego. Whoa. Okay, there's a small one for $159. Then there's a big one for $2,000.
$2,000. Wow.
$2,000. That's expensive. That's a lot of plastic. I don't know who would pay that much for plastic, man.
Probably all the Star
it's-
Wars
it's-
fans.
Yeah, probably. It's specially shaped plastic. So, spent like about 10 minutes on that topic. We go to the next topic. Next topic is reading. Hey, reading.
Oh, yeah.
Reading is good.
Yeah.
I like reading.
Yeah, me too.
What books have you read lately?
I've read a lot, but right now I'm on the Warrior series.
Oh.
Probably a lot of your listeners know what that is. It's a really popular
Probably.
series.
Who's that by? That series.
Aaron
So
Hunter.
serious?
I've heard from one of my friends. They're planning to make a movie of Warriors in 2023.
That's cool. Right now, I'm actually reading the Wingfeather Saga by Andrew Peterson. It's also really good. They just made the new covers for it, and we ordered the hardcover with the new covers like a weeks ago, and really good. Definitely recommend reading them. The last two books in the series come out on October 6th, which was 3 days ago at the time of recording this podcast. It's probably gonna take me like a week to edit because probably not gonna do it today or tomorrow. I might do it tomorrow. I don't know. But anyway, it's a really good book series. Do you have any book recommendations?
I like The Warriors is a big one. There's also Wings of Fire. It's
I've
about
heard of that.
like dragons and stuff.
Yeah.
And there is Ranger's Apprentice, the really long series.
The long series. Actually, I recently got. I have it right here. The box set of Narnia, which is also good. These are like the really small books here.
Mhm.
I got it for like the entire series for like $2 at somewhere, because I think there's water damage, but it's not that bad. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, and also a big recommendation for younger kids, I guess a little bit younger than me, is what my favorite books were. Five Kingdoms. That's a really good series.
My favorite book series is it's called Spirit Animals.
Oh
The
yeah.
first, I found out about it because I was listening to a lot of is it Brandon? It's not a U. Brandon is from a different movie, but it's not a movie. It is a movie. Brandon is from a movie. I think it's Brandon Mull, right? Is it Brandon Mull? He wrote the first book, and I was like, I can't find anything else because I just actually listened to all of them because the narrator is not Nicola Barber. Yeah, Nicola Barber, I think, and it's a really good narrator. But the first book was by Brandon Mull, and I found out about it, and I listened to it, and I'm like, this is amazing. And then I looked at the series. In the first series, there are like 6 books. And in the second series, there are also 6 books. So I was like, yes. So I listened to every single one of them, every single one of both series. And it's really great. Each book is by a different author. So it's like, let me see, I think the most recent one was 2015, and the least recent one is 2013. But actually 2016 is probably the most recent one. But so in the first series there are 7 books. And the first book was by I can't say his name. Brendan Mull. That's what it is. It's not Brandon. It's Brendan. Is it Brandon with an A or E?
A, I think.
I'm confused. The first one was released in 2013, and the newest one in the first series was released in 2015. So kind of a wide range of time, but yeah, pretty good. I want to get a box set of the 2 series. By the way, the second series is like Spirit Animals. What's it called? Fall of the Beast or something. I think it's called that. But the second series is really good. Also, and like you can get the box set of the books for like $53 on Amazon. I'm like, that's a pretty good deal. So yeah, I might want to get that now. But yeah. I think I'm on like chapter 20 of the Wingfeather Saga. Okay. Do you want to do one more topic?
Sure.
Pie.
Pie.
Might not be the last one. I don't think we're gonna end on pie.
Pie.
It's probably gonna be really short. What's your favorite pie?
Cherry pie, definitely. But
Carrot pie?
yeah, but to be honest, I'm not much of a dessert person.
Wait, what is carrot pie?
No, I said cherry pie.
Oh.
I was like,
Not
carrot
carrot
pie.
Never heard of carrot pie. I've heard of carrot cake. So cherry pie. Never had that.
I've only had it once though.
I think the last time I had pie was like a long time ago. Like a really long time ago. But my favorite is probably, I might just have to go with apple because it's just very reliable. Okay, let's go on to the next topic. Clothing. Interesting. Okay.
Clothing.
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 You have picked out a theme, and I have picked up on the theme. It's probably just a bunch of Adidas stuff.
Oh yeah.
Just like literally every time I see him, he's wearing Adidas.
I'm wearing all Adidas.
Yeah, I do want to get some Adidas. I keep saying Adidas. Adidas. Some pants because I literally wear jeans all the time, and like basketball season is about to start, and like I can't wear jeans in basketball, and all my shorts are too small, and I'm like, I'm the one guy on the team who wears pants.
Wait, hold on. You're on a team?
I'm a church league.
Oh wow.
So I want to get some of those pants, and they're like, I think they're the Adidas, the sweatpants they're tapered. So there's one guy who goes to our church, and he is like the opposite of me with sports. Like he is on like an actual team. I think it's called like Guardians or I don't know. I can never get it right. Last time I mentioned him in the podcast, and I said Champions, which is also another clothing brand. And he was like, "That's not correct. That's it's something." I always forget the name of the team, but he does that. He's like he runs like 5Ks or whatever. He does cross country, and I'm guessing you run more than 5Ks. What are the Ks? Kilometers, I guess, in cross country.
I don't really know.
I mean, I guess you do. I'm not sure. But I mean, he listens to the podcast. Hello. But he told me to get those pants, and I'm like, this guy runs a lot, and he does sport things like goodly, and so I was like, I'll try to get those, and I looked them up on the Adidas website. They're actually on sale, but they are $45. Like, what?
Wow.
I mean, I guess you get what you pay for, though. So, yeah. So, yeah. Have anything to add for clothing?
I'd recommend. So, with shoes, I'd recommend Nike. Nike's better
Nike
than
right now.
Adidas by a bit. But for clothing, I'd say Adidas pants are pretty nice. And I wear Adidas pants all the time and shirts. And I just wear this. I wear a no brand sweater. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I usually wear boots. Actually, I'm wearing Nikes today. I'm wearing my Nikes today because I had to do PE. But usually wear boots, jeans. I always wear jeans, and either a t-shirt with a jacket or a button-down. I don't know why. It happens. So, yeah. So, have anything else you would like to add before we end the podcast?
No, other than wear Adidas socks.
Okay, well, Thanks for listening to this episode of the podcast. Thanks for listening to this episode of the podcast. And thanks to Justin for joining us on this episode. And see you in the next episode.
See ya.
Bye.